2-0 pitch on the way. Weakly hit towards first. Gehrig charging in on it. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. And with that, here's how the visiting expansion era Boomers are lining up. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. trying to pick up that first run in this one. Leadoff man at third with one away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Comes set, and the 0-1 pitch taken for a strike, and they'll tag him out after the break from third, and I'm not sure if that was a missed sign or not, but something certainly went wrong there.
Oh man, that was a total train wreck. I don't know if it was a straight steal of home or if the batter missed the sign, but it's never a good look to run into an out like that from third. We'll see if that comes back to bite them in the end.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Stepping in, Jackie Robinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Jackie Robinson.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Henderson is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now a chance to check out the starting nine for the mid-century Groundbreakers as penned by Sparky Anderson. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Ernie Banks is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Blue has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least one or two times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. So here's the cleanup hitter, Reggie Jackson. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they get on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
In now, Mike Schmidt.
Mike Schmidt.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Williams arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different types of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
In there, and it's 0-1. The 0-2 home. That's a base hit into left field. And this will reach the wall out around the 318 sign. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next, as he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Fouled off. And now the runner's trying for third. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. So a run on 2 hits, no errors.
Leading off for the Groundbreakers, the left fielder, Ted Williams.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken up in the zone. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple.
Well, that's their first hit of the ball game, and they make it count as he blisters this thing to the outfield and cruises into third for the triple. We'll see if his teammate can pick him up so they can get their first run, too.
Behind 0-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So stepping in, Al Kaline, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. On the ground to the right side. And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1.
Hey, there's a clean base hit right there, D-Row, to drive that runner in from third base.
Yeah, he was telling the boys, get it ready right here. I'm going to walk home on this one. That was easy to read through the hole, and he was able to take his time scoring from third.
Kaline stands at first with 1 out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. First delivery to him on the way.
Third baseman.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
2-2 the count. The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. So a full count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Another one sent foul. The next 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Striding in, Wendell Blue. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Line towards center field. Mays is there, and he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box now, Ricky Henderson. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires. Here's the first pitch to him.
For the Groundbreakers.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Ruth.
The 1-1. Takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Babe Ruth is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one will track it down.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Roll. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
And Junior will make the catch in the side. Standing in, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The center fielder.
First offering on its way. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Protecting with 2 strikes, 1 out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Hard hit towards center. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Into the box, Reggie Jackson. Out in front of it, strike one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Stepping in now, Mike Schmidt, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 0-1 on its way. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Schmidt is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods. But I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
On to first, and they turn the double play. In now, Willie Stargell looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-1 the count. Griffey Jr. at third with 2 away. A ball and a strike. This is on the ground over to first. Gehrig will win the race to first easily, and that ends the inning. Striding into the box, Ted Williams. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The left fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Henderson has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The right fielder, number 6.
First pitch on its way. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Behind 0-2 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A 1-2 count to Johnny Bench. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Griffey has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire. Ready for another chance? Robin Yount. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Robin Yount.
Lifted in the air out to right. Kaline is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Now at the plate, Gary Carter. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Kaline is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the 3-time World Series champ Vida Blue. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Line hard toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Now at the plate, Eddie Matthews. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4. Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one. Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Now batter, shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. Gone! It's a grand slam. In now, Willie Mays. Hit hard on the ground to short. Reined in. And the throw by Yount is in time, and that's the first out. Digging in once again, Ted Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
The next 1-2 pitch. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay.
Now batting, number 4.
Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon.
Eckersley.
So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Lou Gehrig stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1 the count. And it's 1-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the damage was done right here. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ricky Henderson. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
So coming to the plate, Joe Morgan. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Williams is there. He's got it 1 away. So digging in now, Ken Griffey Jr. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the first pitch. A pitch out. The throw. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And they'll run him down and tag him for the out. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. This is pulled into right. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Al Kaline will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. No balls and 1 strike. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. He threw first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Kaline leads off second with nobody out. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Eddie Matthews. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. The 0-1 slider, and that's in there for strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Throw in time at first for route number 2. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Babe Ruth. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. No balls and a strike to count. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Reggie Jackson. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Now batting.
Standing in, Mike Schmidt. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Mays is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That